There's two situations where you might assess control risk at high. Do you know what those are? The first situation is one where you might do the walkthrough, say, in relation to cash, and you're looking at the bank statements, and you see that the bank reconciliations have not been performed all year. That's a problem. We have a material weakness, but it also means for the control risk assessment, we must go to high because the control is not working correctly. In the second situation is quite different. So let's suppose that we're performing another audit. We do the walkthroughs in relation to the bank accounts, and this time the controls are working. The bank reconciliations have been performed in a timely manner throughout the year. They've been performed by somebody that knows how to do it correctly, and also the supervisor is reviewing those bank reconciliations on a monthly basis. So now the controls are designed correctly and they're working properly. In this situation, I can still assess control risk at high. Now, I may have just confused you because in the first situation I said the controls didn't work and you had to go to high on your control risk assessment. In this scenario, I'm saying the controls are present, that they're designed appropriately, and yet I might still go to high on control risk. Why would I do that? Well, I'm making the election to go to high on control risk because I do not desire to test the controls. And I'm also deciding I'm just performing substantive procedures. On these bank accounts, I might just send bank confirmations. I might just test the bank reconciliations. These are substantive procedures. I'm not testing the controls. So if I decide after I do my walkthroughs and I see that those controls are working appropriately, if I decide to perform just substantive procedures, I'm still going to go to high on control risk. Now, you could, as an alternative, bring control risk below high. You could go to, say, low, but if you go to low on control risk, that means you must test the control. For cash, for those bank reconciliations, you might go back and look at the controls being performed over several different months to prove that they are working properly. You're testing for effectiveness. And if you do that, then you might do away with some of those substantive procedures. So it's a balancing act. Normally what I see is most auditors, after they do the walkthrough and they see the controls are working okay, they still elect to go to high on control risk because they're just going to perform substantive procedures. And that's a choice that you get to make. If you'd like to test those controls and bring control risk down, you can do that also. But those are decisions for you to make as you do your planning. So again, there's two situations where control risk might be high. In the first situation where the controls are not working, you must go to high. In the second situation where controls are working, you may elect to go to high. That's your choice, and I know you'll make the right decision. Take care. Bye now.